Welcome to the Spotlight, where we spotlight local talent going on to be worldwide global talent. This week, very excited. First time I've interviewed this individual. I've been following his work for a very, very long time, so very excited about this one. Strap in is going to be a ride. I got Ayo.
Hey, how you doing? Pleasure to be here.
Doing good, man. Pleasure to have you here. So Ayo is comedy, is the official tag that goes along with the name?
Yes, it's Ayo, comedian Ayo.
Right.
Then you have the Ayo is comedy brand. Yeah,
So Ayo is comedy brand. Then you did a You So Childish.
Right.
That was like a little tour theme that you had going on.
Yeah, the You So Childish. It branches off the Ayo is comedy brand and whatnot.
Right.
It's just part of the whole marketing process of my comedy and whatnot.
So the whole little movement. But before we get into that, let's start off with some basics, get the people to know a little bit about you who don't know about you or that has seen your work, but like I said, don't know anything about you and your lifestyle. Where you from?
I'm from Baton Rouge.
So you're born and raised in Baton Rouge?
Well, we're going to cut the little story, but I was taken into foster care, when I was 2 and raised by a family here in BatonRouge.
Right.
And I, ever since 2, Baton Rouge is home.
So
according to my birth certificate, it's somewhere in Texas. But hey,
so where you graduated high school from?
Skylandville.
Okay, so you from Baton Rouge?
High. I'm from Baton Rouge.
So that's what's up, man. So father or kids? No kids?
Yes, I have a son.
A son? I'm
a proud father. He's 9. He'll be 10 in August.
Double digits, so you getting up there.
Yeah, man, them double digits. It's about time for him to probably start masturbating right now.
So you getting
to that age.
Level, that age.
I'm about to start finding crusty towels,
Right, yeah. So you're gonna have to keep a lot of towels on deck.
Yeah, man. I'm gonna get him his own little portion, man.
Right.
I'm gonna have to start him off with baby wipes first. Start him off with baby wipes and tell him, hey, look, clean yourself afterwards.
Yeah, it gotta be fresh.
Yeah, gotta be fresh, man.
Be fresh. So how long you been doing comedy?
I've been doing comedy since 2005, and it actually started in high school, my graduating year.
So graduated in 05.
Yeah, graduated 05.
Senior.
Yeah, senior year. Second semester in chemistry class. That's how it all started.
So that's very detailed.
Very detailed
in chemistry class. So what happened in chemistry class that
that started?
Yeah, got you.
Well, basically, I had a teacher. She came in the middle of the year, that second semester, by the name of Miss Shaw, and it was one of those things where I was the class clown and whatnot.
Right.
So I was a bit of a distraction to the class. So I would always tell jokes, and so she promised me. She was just kind of like, hey, look, if you just chill out, and if you could save it, I'll let you do comedy on Fridays. Just allow everybody else to do that work.
Really? That's a lack of a teacher to really give you your own day. If you give me Monday through Thursday, then I'll give you Friday.
Right. And it started off with just that it was a seed that she planted in my life, and I had classmates that really look forward to it. Like it'd be like, and they'd be like, man, chill out, so we can play Comic View on Friday.
Right,
so
right.
that's what they're called, the Comic View on Fridays.
So it was just you, or it was other people?
It was just me, but I had friends of mine in class that were excited about it, and like I had a friend of mine who would introduce me, and I just, last 5 minutes of chemistry class, 5-10 minutes of chemistry class, go out there and do jokes.
So the whole class was looking forward to it.
Yeah.
The whole class.
It got to the point where like we had other students looking forward to, like they'll like skip class just to come see me do jokes.
Perform on Friday. Yeah. So that was the point, I guess, when you realized that you wanted to do comedy and kind of roll with it and take off from there?
Yes.
At what point, so being serious with it, I mean, I know you was just playing around with it. That was whenever you started taking it serious too, or it was just I'm going to do it and I'm going to just see where this goes?
It was one of those things where I was interested in it, and then I had to make a decision for myself, like is this something that you really want to do? Because I had all kind of things, you're young, and all kind of things going on, because it was either do comedy or be a stripper.
So that is
I had decisions to make. I felt like the safest route for me overall was just sticking with jokes and not body rolling.
I got you. But you work out in the gym though, so I see you still have a backup fallback plan to do the stretching.
Yeah, man. Hey, look, push come to shove.
Right, you can get out there. And
if I ever have to,
right.
You know, I gotta do what I gotta do, man.
Gotta do what you gotta do, yeah, definitely.
I gotta do what I gotta do.
So who is your inspiration for what you do? Whether it be, I guess, family members, or was there another comedian, or?
The person that I'm most influenced by, like I always had a knack for, I guess, making people laugh. So that came with Eddie Murphy, but as I developed who I was as far as comedy, Jamie Foxx is actually my favorite comedian. And people look at him as a singer and actor, but his base is like that. Stand-up comedy is his root. His ability to make people laugh is very vital in how I develop my skill set. Right. When I took comedy seriously, I went and purchased. Never forget, I went and purchased the Jamie Foxx DVD. It was 3 DVDs.
The season or his stand-up?
Stand-up comedy.
Okay, stand-up, yeah.
Stand-up comedy. It was 3 DVDs, and I watched them like ritually, and I developed my sound, my technique, my timing based on him.
Right.
So that was just to kind of help me get into what was stand-up comedy. So I actually studied him. I literally studied his work, and which allowed me to propel and start doing open mics and stuff.
That's crazy because you don't hear Jamie Foxx a lot. A lot of people say Eddie Murphy and Richard Pryor and things of that sort. So I guess with you following someone that grew up in a different time or era of comedy, how do you feel comedy is now? Because it's way different now than when Jamie did it, as opposed to you now doing it.
Right. Comedy as a whole, and it's all in how you scope it, because it's different acts of comedy. That's why I say AO is comedy, because you have to be able to venture off into these different realms. Comedy now is more so based on social media.
Yeah.
And social media has kind of taken over a lane to where you have to be able to entertain people in different demographics.
Right.
all from your phone. The difference is I can do it from my phone, but when I'm booked, I have to be able to make people laugh. There's no delete, let me do this over. So there's a difference between social media stand-up comedy and being an actual stand-up comic.
Right.
So when people are paying
money
to you got to come through with the laughs.
Right.
If they pay, you got to come through with those laughs. There's no repeat in this. So.
Yeah, that's definitely a big difference. Like you say, social media is free. I create an account, I follow you. Mm-hmm. So my jokes from you come from your skits or what you have going on. And then there's the other side of me actually paying a ticket, going out, seeing you. And like you say, I mean, you get immediate response, you know what I'm saying? Social media, I know, is more comment responses as opposed to live audience. And, like you say, when I'm paying, I definitely want to come see laughs and get the jokes. So, your social media is very interesting, to say the least. You have a lot of followers. You take a different approach on comedy, I would say. I'm sure a lot of people, feel the same way that, your approach is very sexual. You know what I'm saying? That's kind of your theme that you go with. So what type of perception do you get from that, as far as just, with a lot of sexual jokes?
I'm just out there, when it comes to, cause I'm big on sexuality.
Right.
I think we all enjoy sex.
Definitely.
We all enjoy sex. I just do it in a way to where it can come off very provocative to some, but it's real.
Right.
It's real life situations. What's funny? Real is funny.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I try to monitor how sexual I am being, because sometimes it can be a bit too much, so I do scale it back at times. But when it comes to my skits or my page, it's very sexual, because it's just who I am. I don't mind talking about these things. I don't mind, bringing up these topics that we all live through or we've all just encountered before. So But to say the least, at the minimum, I'm out there. Yeah.
So with that, I guess my follow-up question would be, do you get a lot of pressure to perform sexually because of your social media? I mean, you talk a lot about sex. Mm-hmm. If I know females looking at that is thinking, okay, AO got to be a dog, and
Oh well, I've had a few little DMs and stuff like that. But like, it's more of a boy you crazy kind of thing.
Right.
And once they actually see me in person or something like that, or see me actually perform on stage, like my arsenal is totally different.
Right.
It's totally different because I talk about a range of things, from family to relationships to sex to jobs, different things of that sort. So, but I get a few little DMs and make me smile, but I don't jump on it because I'm scared of being screenshot. I'm scared of being screenshot.
I've been to the shows. I've been there after shows, and you definitely get a lot of love, a lot of fan base love, a lot of female love.
Oh yeah, it's a beautiful thing. So, the love is real.
Yeah, the love is real. You're definitely growing, and I like to definitely see that. So what's your take on social media comedians? And what I mean by that is there's a lot of people that you do stand up. You do both. A lot of people, they just live in that realm behind social media. They shoot a little video, say a little bit here and there, and that's it. That's all you get from them. I mean, do you consider them true comedians, or is it a different time and age, or is it, because you do both. I can go stand up, I can go buy a ticket and see you, but a lot of those people you can't get that from. Or is that just the wave now?
It's more of the wave now, not so much. They're comedians, but they're not stand-up comics.
Okay.
So I have to separate the two, because when this whole social media thing kicked off with, when I used to hear people say, "Oh, these certain people are comedians," I would take offense to that.
Right.
And it bothered my soul, because I'm like, hey, can these people actually get on stage?
Right.
If you can't get on stage, you just know you are funny. That's what you are. You are funny.
I see this.
And you difference. Are you're to a degree acting.
Right.
You're not a comic. So I took real offense to it. But there's nothing, if I can have one or the other, give me stand-up comedy, because there's no greater validation than hearing the roar of a crowd compared to your phone blowing up to comics. And like it feeds your ego a little bit, but there's nothing like hearing the roar of the crowd, standing ovations, clapping, laughing, and getting those hugs and signing autographs after the show.
Right.
Nothing better than that.
Yeah, that's definitely a great feeling. Like I said, something I see all the time whenever I'm at your shows and stuff. So because you're a comedian, do people take you serious? You have a hard time with getting people to take you serious?
At times, mostly females. Mostly females, because it's more of a thing where it's like, boy, I can't take you serious. Like if I shoot my stick, it's like, boy, why are you playing? It's like they're scared that they might end up in a skit or as a joke in my stand up.
Right.
But I try to, if anybody knows me, like the person I am on stage or on social media, like that's not who I am in like person at times. Like I'm really calm.
Yeah.
I chill. I'm very observant. I'm low key. Like I don't demand a lot of attention. Like if you see me in the mall, I dap you up and I keep it moving.
Right.
But I'm not the clown joking type. I say that for the stage. I say that for the skits or whatnot. But a lot of females don't take me serious.
So I guess with that, I would ask: is it hard to be in a serious? Are you single now? Are you dating?
Yeah, I'm single now.
So you're single now. I'm sure you had a relationship before.
Yes.
So is it hard to be in a serious relationship doing this kind of work?
Yes.
Especially the way that you do
portray
with the sexual lifestyle and stuff.
Yes, it's very hard because.
What are some of the struggles that goes along with that?
Some of the struggles are that you have too many females. Like that's what I get. You have too many females, and the way I portray is like my social media it comes off very single because I separate my relationship from the social media stuff. I do it to protect whoever I'm dealing with, because I'm not all for the blasting I'm in love, long
Right.
paragraphs type shit. Like that's not who I am.
Right.
That's not who I am, and that's because I like if you know me outside, like I'm very private when it comes to that. So not just the relationships, but certain things I'm just very low key and private. But if you catch me with my significant other, then gravy. Like I don't hide that. Right. Like I'm very affectionate in public and stuff like that. But as far as the social media, like I look at it, this is my realm. This is what I do. But being in a relationship is tough because she may not understand that. She posts me to your Instagram. You want them bitches to think I'm phone blowing up at night,
right?
And it ain't nothing but notifications,
some likes and stuff,
and likes and stuff. Now it's a peeking over your phone. It's a lot of. Man, it can get on your nerves, man. Sometimes you just want to throw your phone away. Sometimes just to give your significant other that security, that validation of security, right. And not have to worry about like what I'm supposed to do about a woman putting hard eyes under my picture. Right. All I did was post a selfie. Right. I ain't that damn cute. I'm not that damn cute. She I put a filter on it at a little angle. I'm cute. I'm Idris Elba at the time. What I'm supposed to do, man?
I mean, that's true. That's definitely and it's funny because you do a lot of term papers or essay papers. You ask a lot of questions to your friends on your Instagram, and I think the last one you asked was as far as women, how many women masturbated? When was the last time a woman masturbated? And the comments were 20 minutes ago, last night, right now, this and that. So it was very, personal stuff.
I love my fan base because as a comic, it allows me to as a comic, it allows me people to feel comfortable with me,
right?
Compared to just, I wouldn't say regular people because I don't put myself above no one. But if you're following someone else's page, that's not an entertainer, so people feel more open to me, and because I open up myself to them,
right? So
feedback is very important to me,
yeah,
as it relates to that. So they shoot it out there like, hey, look, I just did it last night. Now I'm at the house. I'm just talking. I'm just like laughing.
Is there pressure to be funny all the time because you're a comedian?
Yes, it's all the time. I find myself just like I don't want to joke all the time. Like right. I have people come up to me, hey, tell me a joke. No, I'm not. Buy a ticket. That's how I am. Buy a ticket.
So I guess before I wrap this up, what is the biggest misconception when it comes to you and what you do? Like as far as being a comedian, as far as Ayo the person? Because I mean, all I can, if I didn't know you, all I would see was what's on social media, right. Which gives this big old misconception of what I think I know of you or what I think or who I think you are.
The biggest misconception is that that I would say I'm freaky. Nah, I am freaky, but I'm too freaky, or that I don't know, like, I really wouldn't know, like, but everybody would say, all my females think I'm nasty.
So if you was to put a post of what you think about me, or, I'm pretty sure the list would be different.
Yeah, and that's a good thing, because I might do that next. Like, what's my social media perception? Because I really don't know, other than the fact that I think ideally that all women think I'm nasty, and they think, yeah, I'm the biggest freak.
So speaking of social media, how can those people find you? What's your social media brand? You got any website? Let the people know how they can find you, follow you.
Okay, if you want to follow me, please, people, Instagram, comedian_AO, 2 vowels, AO, no dots. Okay, Twitter, AO is comedy, AOIS comedy. Okay. And that's about it. Like that's the 2 social media programs that I use personally.
Well, that's what's up, man. This is a Spotlight with Ayo. This is not the last time.
Yeah.
We'll definitely be coming back more. As his career progresses, we definitely hope to get more interviews and exclusives.
Man, I appreciate
it. We'll just definitely keep it going and keep the people informed. So this is Spotlight with True. Special guest Ayo.
Thank you, man. I appreciate it, man.